Welcome to my YouTube channel Wise Whispers, where silence speaks. My name is Lucy, and I am 65 years old. And the day my grandson's wife called me a servant in front of everyone was the day I taught my entire family what respect truly means. It happened on a warm Sunday afternoon. My grandson Daniel and his wife Clara had invited the whole family to their new house for a celebration dinner. They had just moved in a few weeks earlier, and everyone was excited to see the place. I was excited too, not because of the house, but because family gatherings used to be the happiest moments of my life. You see, after my husband passed away 10 years ago, my family became my whole world. That morning I woke up early and baked Daniel's favorite apple pie. He had loved it since he was a little boy. Back then, he used to run into my kitchen, hug my legs and say, "Grandma Lucy, you make the best pie in the world." Those memories warmed my heart as I packed the pie carefully and headed to their house. When I arrived, the house was already full of guests. Music was playing softly, and people were laughing and talking. I greeted everyone warmly and walked into the kitchen to place the pie on the counter. Clara was there, scrolling on her phone. "Oh, Lucy," she said without looking up, "you're here." I smiled politely. "Yes, dear, I brought an apple pie for everyone." She glanced at it briefly. "Good," she said. "Since you're here early, you can help set the table." Her tone felt strange, but I ignored it. Helping never bothered me. In fact, I enjoyed being useful. So I began placing plates, forks, and glasses on the large dining table. A few minutes later, more guests entered the kitchen. Clara looked at them and laughed. Then she said something that froze me in place. "Don't worry," she joked loudly. "We have a servant today. Grandma Lucy loves doing all the work." The room suddenly went quiet. For a moment, I thought maybe I had heard her wrong. But then a few awkward chuckles filled the room. My heart sank. A servant. Was that really how she saw me? I looked around the kitchen. Some people looked uncomfortable, others avoided eye contact. Daniel stood near the door, staring at the floor. No one said anything. For a few seconds, my chest felt heavy. Memories flashed through my mind, raising Daniel when his parents worked long hours, paying for his school supplies, helping him through college when money was tight. I had never expected repayment, but I had always believed I deserved respect. I slowly put the last plate on the table. Then I turned around and smiled. But it wasn't the kind of smile Clara expected. "Well," I said calmly, "if I'm the servant today, then I suppose I should also act like the owner of the house." Confused murmurs spread through the room. Clara frowned. "What do you mean?" I reached into my purse and pulled out a small folder. "Before Daniel and Clara bought this house," I said gently, "they didn't have enough for the down payment." Everyone listened closely now. "So I helped them," I continued. "Actually, I paid the entire down payment." Daniel's head lifted slowly. Clara's confident expression began to fade. "And because I paid for it," I added softly, "the house is technically still in my name." The room went completely silent. Clara's face turned pale. "You're joking," she said nervously. I opened the folder and placed the documents on the table. "I never mentioned it because I trusted my family," I said calmly, "but respect should never be optional." Daniel walked closer and looked at the papers. His eyes widened. "Grandma, this is true," he whispered. Clara looked stunned. Suddenly, the servant joke didn't seem funny anymore. She stepped toward me slowly. "Lucy, I didn't mean it like that," she said. I looked at her kindly but firmly. "Words matter, Clara," I replied, "especially when they're spoken in front of others." Daniel then turned to me with tears in his eyes. "I'm sorry, Grandma," he said quietly. "I should have said something." I placed my hand on his shoulder. "Respecting family doesn't require money," I told him, "only character." Clara's eyes filled with tears. "I'm truly sorry," she said softly. "I was wrong." For a moment I studied her face. Then I smiled again, this time warmly. "I didn't come here to take the house back," I said. "I came here to spend time with my family." The tension in the room slowly melted. Daniel hugged me tightly. "I'll never forget what you've done for me," he said. Dinner continued, but the atmosphere had changed. People spoke more kindly, more thoughtfully. And Clara, she treated me with genuine respect for the rest of the evening. Later that night, as I prepared to leave, Clara walked me to the door. "Thank you for forgiving me," she said quietly. I squeezed her hand gently. "Family isn't about who serves who," I said. "It's about lifting each other up." She nodded, understanding at last. As I drove home under the soft glow of the streetlights, I felt peaceful. Sometimes the most powerful response to disrespect isn't anger. It's dignity. And that day, my family learned something far more valuable than money. Moral of the story: respect is the true foundation of every family. Without it, even the biggest house feels empty.